In these next few clips, we're going to show you actual proof with real hunting scenarios on how effective the PhaZe system really is. In this particular situation, the hunters are hunting from the ground, in a ground blind. And there's more than one person in the blind. You got the cameraman and the hunter. Now, when you're on the ground, your scent isn't going or traveling over top of a deer. It's going directly at the nose level. Now let's take a look at this first buck coming in. It's a young buck, a little forky, probably a 1.5 year old deer. As he comes in, he notices the ground blind is there. It's obvious visually to this deer that there's something there that he's not used to. So he sits there and he looks at it and he wonders, and what does he do? He's checking the wind, lifting his nose, finding out what is that? What's there? Is that dangerous? What's happening? Now watch, you'll see his breath is going directly away, which tells you the scent and the scent control from this ground blind with these hunters is spot on using that PhaZe system. This deer knows something's there, but he's not afraid. He's not running. He's not flagging. He's not blowing. He's not bolting out of there, which is exactly what a deer is going to do if they know there's a human in there. Now this hunt isn't over yet. As I spend a little more time in the blind and the light gets a little bit brighter, you're going to see 2 mature adult bucks enter the field. They come in from the back side of the field, and as an older buck, they're going to be a little bit more leery of what's going on. So as they enter the field and they get near to the blind, they spot the blind. Now that they've noticed the blind, they're going to try and walk to where the thermal is going to give them the wind detection into their nose. You'll notice as they're standing directly in front of the blind, there's a little bit of a crosswind. Watch their breath. It's going off to the left. So now the deer drift off to the left to get downwind. And as they get over to the left, look at the breath. It's changed directions completely. Now it's going to the right. They did this because they're smart deer. And they know they need to get downwind, they need to detect what those molecules are to identify if there's any danger. And if they would have picked up on any human scent, I promise you, deer at this age class would have been flag up and they would have bolted out of there. But by using the PhaZe system in its entirety, you can get away with the deer, adult bucks, directly downwind, and they have absolutely no idea you're there. That just doesn't happen with any scent control system, but it's a common thing with PhaZe. PhaZe is a complete human body odor control system. PhaZe was designed and developed unlike any other scent control system on the market. We flipped scent control upside down. We're not masking things. We're not killing things. We're not adding live microbials. We're not doing any of that. What we're doing is we're removing the #1 red flag when it comes to alerting animals that you're there, and that's taking away the human body odors. If you take away the human presence in your hunting scenario, you've completely changed the game. That's what PhaZe is designed to do. So I hear you tried the PhaZe out for the first time. Was it last year?
Yes, this past fall, 2019.
And what kind of luck did you have with it?
I've never had a scent elimination system work as well as this one. I was not winded once for the entire deer season. First weekend in November of 2019, we sat in a stand three days in a row on a south wind, and we had deer approaching from downwind each and every day, bucks chasing. None of them knew we were even there.
That's incredible. So obviously you're excited about the PhaZe like we are, and I really appreciate you coming by and sharing your story with us.
Oh, absolutely. I used it from step 1 to all the way through.
The whole system.
The whole system.
Super.
And I will continue to use it. I'll continue to get it every year.
Thanks again.
Hey, thank you.
You bet. Here's an example of a buck beating directly downwind. Now what's different about this day As you can see, as the wind floater floats away, it's kind of a calm day, so it's a light variable wind. And those are the days when we're getting all the different thermals, your scent is being dispersed in many different directions, and when a deer is further out, like this particular buck, it's dispersing that scent cone in a huge area. And it's a really tough day to hunt, especially when you're having to have good scent control. Now notice as this buck sits here and feeds, he has absolutely no idea there's a hunter or a human in the area. That's how effective the PhaZe system can be. It's neutralizing all the human body odors that we're emitting, that we're manufacturing while we're hunting. When you got a mature buck like this downwind for 10, 15 minutes, and he has no idea you're there, that's the power of PhaZe. You've just seen the proof in real time how effective the PhaZe body odor system really is. There's no doubt in our mind that PhaZe will work better than any other system that you've ever tried. But don't wait, because there's a limited supply. You're going to want to get yours before it's gone.
Are you ready to experience the next level of scent control? PhaZe utilizes a revolutionary technology formulated to render human odor undetectable to an animal's nose. This three-phase system will completely change the way you hunt. How many times have you seen a mature deer circle downwind, blow, and run? Have you ever broken a sweat on the way to your stand, essentially ruining your hunt before it began? Are deer patterning you from human odors left on your trail, equipment, cameras, and tree stands? The PhaZe system can end these nightmares and help you experience a whole new level of hunting success. PhaZe has been tested by top industry professionals and has outperformed the competition time and time again. PhaZe One Body Wash cleanses and conditions your skin while sealing in your body with odor-neutralizing technology. PhaZe One Shampoo and Conditioner is a salon-quality formula designed to penetrate your cuticles, condition your scalp, and moisturize your hair. PhaZe technology is incorporated in this proprietary blend to neutralize human odor. PhaZe One Body Lotion is a full-body application designed to penetrate, condition, and heal your skin to eliminate dander. These absorbing qualities combined with our PhaZe technology work together to encapsulate odor molecules before they are released. PhaZe 2 laundry detergent infuses any garment with PhaZe technology. Now all of your clothing is filtering, encapsulating, and neutralizing human odors as they are being released. This environmentally friendly formula works with high-efficiency machines and has no added UV brighteners. PhaZe 3 Field Foam is your last line of defense. Apply directly to your skin to capture odor molecules caused from perspiration. PhaZe Field Foam conditions your skin and suppresses dander. Foam provides full skin coverage with no chemical overspray. Top industry professionals choose the PhaZe body odor system for a reason. It works. We are so confident in this system that we are offering a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. Try the full PhaZe system, and if you are not completely convinced PhaZe is the best scent control system you have ever used, simply send back the unused portion for a full product refund. You have nothing to lose. Try PhaZe this season and experience the results for yourself. For a limited time, when you order the PhaZe body odor system at PhaZeOut.com, you will save over 25% on your order. This $50 valued system can be yours for only $34.99 plus shipping and processing. But wait, order now and receive a free wind floater, Illusion's #1 rated long-range wind and thermal reader. This special offer is only available at PhaZeOut.com. Supplies are limited. Order now. PhaZe Out and tag out this season.
There's a lot of different aspects that go into a hunt and chasing a big mature buck, but #1 has got to be scent control and controlling your human odor, because without that, you're never even gonna have a chance. PhaZe is a complete body odor elimination system. There's 3 phases with the PhaZe line: Phase 1, 2, and 3. Phases 1 what you're gonna take care of at home. Your body wash, your shampoos, your lotions. You know, everybody gets dry skin at the end of the season. The lotion's incredible to surround that dander and really keep your skin in good condition. Phase 2 is what you're gonna do with your clothing wash, encapsulate that human odor molecule when you head to the stand. And phase 3 is the field foam. This stuff is absolutely incredible. You can use this on your hands, on your face, when you get sweaty, get warm on the way to the stand, and the deer will have absolutely no idea you're above them.
I got the PhaZe system, I was watching the videos, I figured I'd give it a go. I was skeptical. I seen how well it was working. I talked my old man into using it. He's always a big scent killer gold guy. I showed him, he's seen my success. So he decided to pick it up. He blew his bow up, used my bow, used my black rack, my PhaZe. Called the big 140-inch buck right to the base of the tree, smoked him at 10 yards.
And now he's not using the other stuff anymore.
Now he's begging for my PhaZe. When he runs out, he's giving me a call. I need your PhaZe, I need your PhaZe.
This is a great example of an early morning hunt. And bucks tend to move quite a bit during the early mornings in their transition, and there's a reason for that. In the mornings, we have light variable winds. That works in their favor. It's typically moist. There's dew on the ground. That definitely works in their favor because all your odor molecules attach to a water molecule. So deer move when things are most advantageous to them. Watch as the PhaZe wind floaters slowly float downwind exactly where this buck is standing. In this particular hunt, you're going to see this buck stand downwind directly in the scent cone of the hunter for minutes and minutes over and over, and it's completely relaxed. And eventually, this deer naturally walks away with absolutely no idea there was a hunter right in range.
So the whole PhaZe line, it's a process, it's a system, and you don't want to skip any steps. You don't want to leave anything to chance. And when you're trying to kill a world-class animal, you've got to do everything you can in your power to stack the deck in your favor. And the PhaZe system really allows me to do that. When a product enables you to be completely scent-free, that's what gives you the confidence, and that's what PhaZe did for me. I've tried every scent elimination product on the market, and after what I witnessed this past year, I challenge you to try it for yourself, because anytime you can have mature deer and a world-class buck directly downwind, I'm a believer and you will be too.
So I hear you tried PhaZe for the first time last year?
Yeah, this last season.
Can you tell us a little bit about your experience?
Absolutely, yeah. I was a little bit skeptical, if we're going to be honest, and then as I was talking about over there, the buck that I ended up killing was directly downwind. Came in 15 yards, I had no clue that I was there.
Not normal, is it?
No.
I mean, like I say, I don't blame you for being skeptical because I couldn't believe it was happening when we were developing it. But yeah, well, I appreciate you stopping by and telling your story.
Well, thank you guys.
Where are you from?
I'm actually from like northwestern Pennsylvania.
So from Pennsylvania.
Yep.
So works on Pennsylvania deer for sure.
Yeah.
All right, super. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Here's an example of how PhaZe can work in a hunting strategy. In this particular situation, the hunter's doing some cold calling and rattling. The idea, the strategy, is to pull a buck up out of his bed and bring him into your area. And wouldn't you know it, coming directly from the downwind side, this buck comes cruising through, and you can tell by his body language, he's looking for that other animal, the one that we created the illusion of. You can see he's looking around, he's moving slowly, he's licking his nose, he's trying to find where did that other buck come from, where did that other deer go to, or are there any hot does in this area? You can see as this deer is passing through the area, the hunter puts out a powder wind check. And as the direction of that powder flows, it shows you this deer came from directly downwind. Now you can see he's just moving through, and look at the mud on his feet. This is a swamp buck that we just got directly up out of his bed. So this is common. When a buck wants to find something or go to a specific area, He's going to come with that wind into his nose, whether it's a crosswind or not. And this buck did exactly that. He came from the downwind side and he crossed through the area that he was looking for that other deer. And as he comes through directly downwind in that huge scent cone in an area with a lot of moisture in the air, we're completely undetected.
Imagine this, you're hunting from the ground, no blind, with a bow. A 180-inch whitetail comes downwind and has no clue you're there. Well, I know what that's like because I had it happen. And the reason is the PhaZe body odor system.
Are you ready to experience the next level of scent control? PhaZe utilizes a revolutionary technology formulated to render human odor undetectable to an animal's nose. This three-phase system will completely change the way you hunt. What chemicals are you being sold to kill or destroy your scent? Harsh scent control products that dry out your skin are more than just a nuisance. They cause excess dander that negatively impact your hunt. Thousands of lost human skin cells contaminate your trails and setups, leaving behind a message of danger. PhaZe technology is not designed to kill anything. Instead, it permanently encapsulates odor molecules on contact. PhaZe environmentally friendly formulas are designed to control your dander and condition your hair and skin. Feel comfortable in the stand this season with PhaZe. We are so confident in this system that we are offering a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. Try the full PhaZe system, and if you are not completely convinced PhaZe is the best scent control system you have ever used, simply send back the unused portion for a full product refund. You have nothing to lose. Try PhaZe this season and experience the results for yourself. For a limited time, when you order the PhaZe body odor system at PhaZeOut.com, you will save over 25% on your order. This $50 valued system can be yours for only $34.99 plus shipping and processing. But wait, order now and receive a free wind floater, Illusion's #1 rated long-range wind and thermal reader. This special offer is only available at PhaZeOut.com. Supplies are limited. Order now. Phase out and tag out this season.
I own a company called Advanced Whitetail Systems, and my job is to design excellent farms for guys so that they have a much better chance of harvesting mature whitetails. So it's incredibly important for me to understand how humans and whitetails interact and what are the triggers that whitetails use to identify danger. One of the things that doesn't get talked about very much is the impact that you're having year-round, not just during your actual hunt, but what's happening when you're hanging cameras, what's happening when you're putting in food plots or checking on stands. It's an area of intrusion that whitetail bucks certainly understand, and they react to it. They don't like it. When you're talking 5, 6, 7, 8-year-old bucks, they will not tolerate human intrusion, and they just end up leaving and going onto a neighbor's property. And so because of that, you want to try and understand every impact that you're having on a property and use your PhaZe tools to help you with that, help eliminate the amount of impact that you're having. So one of the most important elements when we're hunting whitetails is human odor. If deer pick up human odor in any situation, they absolutely freak out. They're going to bail immediately. They're done with that situation, whatever they thought was going on. And so that's what PhaZe does so well, is encapsulate human odor and completely eliminate it where those deer cannot pick up any human scent in a situation, and that allows you to do things like call deer and get into close into bedding areas, which is super important. So this is a perfect example of what we were just talking about with PhaZe, and a few does came in the lead, and they're a little suspicious and they're trying to figure out what's going on, and then behind them all of a sudden we've got a mature buck, a mature white-tailed deer, 5 years or older. This buck knows all the tricks. If anything is out of place in this situation, he's gonna know it immediately, and you can see he moves in and stops right exactly downwind of him. He stops and he's trying to pick up, is there anything here I can identify as being human? And he pauses and smells, and he's got his nose in the air for a long time, trying to figure out, is there anybody here? What's going on? Where are these deer I heard? What's happening here? And you can see him just trying to figure that out. This is a mature whitetail buck. And that deer finally, the buck relaxes and moves off.
We haven't been busted yet with the new PhaZe, and I'm telling you what, I won't ever use anything new. More different ever.
An amazing encounter to document how well PhaZe can work on a mature whitetail buck.
So I hear you tried PhaZe for the first time last year. Can you tell me a little story about your experience?
Summer of 2018, I ordered the laundry detergent, and I kickboxed for a workout, and I washed my workout t-shirt in the laundry detergent, and when I was finished, kickboxing for an hour straight, and there's a lot of sweat, and when I took the shirt off, there was absolutely no odor in that workout t-shirt at all. And I did not wash it again, and I wore the same shirt the following week to kickbox again for an hour. There was still no odor in the t-shirt. And the regular t-shirt that I washed in, or my workout t-shirt that I washed in the regular detergent, when I wore that the following week after the hour of kickboxing, it literally had body odor in it. You could smell it, where you're wearing yours twice, washing your laundry detergent, did not have any odor in it.
So when I did the pitch, you were testing on your own rather than believe me to see if it worked then, right?
Exactly, because I honestly never heard of your company, and when I ordered it, I figure I'll do my own gym test instead of field test, and that's the feedback I'm giving, because it works.
Well, we appreciate you coming in and giving the feedback. So now you're using it for your hunting as well?
Absolutely, yeah. That fall, I bought it in the summer of 18, and then that's when I tried it in the kickboxing. And then in the fall of 2018, I started using the laundry detergent and your body foam, and consistently had deer dead downwind, literally downwind 10 yards, and rarely got busted.
Well, I appreciate your feedback. I appreciate you coming in and talking with us.
Absolutely.
Here's a great example of how effective the PhaZe body odor system can be. We have a doe directly downwind. Watch the floater float right over top of this deer. Now the thing you want to remember, there's two people in this tree, and when we're talking about scent being released, we're talking about an entire scent cone, not just one tiny little molecule going in a certain specific spot. We have a huge cone that this scent is being dispersed all the way down range. So we're watching this deer and looking at her behavior, and you can tell she's calm, she's relaxed, and she's definitely directly downwind. As she forages around for a few minutes and decides to move on to a different area, you can tell this is a very relaxed deer by looking at the body language. There was no human scent detection in this hunting scenario, and that's how effective the PhaZe system can work for you.
I'm a pretty skeptical person when it comes to trying out new products, especially when I'm hunting really big mature bucks. I don't want to ruin my hunt. The PhaZe system, out of all the technologies we've tried, is the only one that's proven itself time and time again. A deer actually equates that human odor as danger. It's a red flag. So if you can eliminate the human presence, that's how you can fool a mature buck's nose. Over the past 3 seasons of using the PhaZe body odor system, I've had a ton of incredible experiences. Last season in Wisconsin, I had 5-6 does directly downwind of me. I blow my wind checker, and you can see the powder blow directly over all these deer. Not one time did they look up or smell me. This has proved to me that these deer are not detecting any human odor, and they're directly downwind. In the last 2 seasons, I've shot both of my bucks directly downwind. The first one, Curly, 25 yards from the ground with the bow. Last year, 4.5-year-old buck, the first time in. You can see the wind checker blows right over top of him. No care in the world, shot him at 22 yards. That's 2 mature bucks, 2 years in a row that I shot directly downwind. The proof doesn't lie. All right, we're back on scene where I shot Curly, a 180-inch Minnesota giant buck on the ground with my bow. I'm gonna break it down for you right now. So here it was a late season hunt. Southwest wind came in right after that cold front. It was really cold, and I had no other option but to sit down on the ground, cut a few branches of the cedar, and get right up close to this fence gap. Now the crazy thing is, when Curly first came through the fence gap, he was not directly downwind. He was right on the edge of my cone, and that was what I was trying to play. I never wanted to give the wind right to the deer. But like all big bucks do, you can see it on camera. Instead of taking a right like I anticipated, they never read the script. So Curly took a left, started cutting, walking directly downwind into my scent cone. And right when he hit it, I knew I was probably in trouble. This is the testing phase of the PhaZe product line. We hadn't even launched it yet, so I was kind of wondering what's gonna happen here. And he sat behind that cedar for a good minute, minute and a half, directly downwind. I mean, I'm self-filming, no blind, no backdrop at all either, in a pretty compromised position. When I released the arrow, at that moment, I won. I beat Curly's nose. When Curly was directly downwind, a 6.5-year-old 180-inch buck, I realized something special really happened here, and I just couldn't believe how well the PhaZe system worked. I've never had a buck like that go directly downwind and not pick up my scent. Truly incredible. This is by far the biggest deer I've ever shot. Bucks like this, they're always using the wind, they're always using their senses, and to be able to pull this off on the ground at 25 yards and directly downwind, truly, truly remarkable. The full PhaZe system provides all the tools needed to eliminate your human body odor and can help you fool even the toughest mature buck's nose directly downwind.
You've just seen the proof in real time how effective the PhaZe body odor system really is. There's no doubt in our mind that PhaZe will work better than any other system that you've ever tried. But don't wait, because there's a limited supply. You're going to want to get yours before it's gone.
Are you ready to experience the next level of scent control? PhaZe utilizes a revolutionary technology formulated to render human odor undetectable to an animal's nose. This 3-phase system will completely change the way you hunt. Are enzymes limiting your hunting success due to a limited shelf life? Freezing temperatures render most enzyme products useless, and extreme heat damages and diminishes the effectiveness of enzymes, meaning last year's clearance items might already be spoiled. The new PhaZe body odor system has been tested and is proven to maintain its integrity and effectiveness in all weather conditions and has a longer shelf life. Do you rely on spray applications to help with scent control? Did you know one squeeze of the trigger can result in thousands of foreign particles attaching to nearby branches, leaves, and directly onto the ground below? The PhaZe Field Foam's direct-to-skin application allows for complete coverage and will not contaminate your spot. Ozone products can cost well over $500, and they don't address some of the most critical scent control issues when hunting mature bucks, including ground scent. For a fraction of that cost, we challenge you to put the full PhaZe system to the test this season. We are so confident in this system that we are offering a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. Try the full PhaZe system, and if you are not completely convinced PhaZe is the best scent control system you have ever used, simply send back the unused portion for a full product refund. You have nothing to lose. Try PhaZe this season and experience the results for yourself. For a limited time, when you order the PhaZe body odor system at PhaZeOut.com, you will save over 25% on your order. This $50 valued system can be yours for only $34.99 plus shipping and processing. But wait, order now and receive a free wind floater, Illusion's #1 rated long-range wind and thermal reader. This special offer is only available at PhaZeOut.com. Supplies are limited. Order now.